Last notes of the semester. These are exponential and logarithmic equations that we need to solve. And so depending on what we're given, we'll use these particular strategies. So the first one is, I have an exponential equation. I have the letter e in it, so that's the base of the natural logarithm. And the way to solve this one, anytime you see an e or an ln, you probably want to put them together to get rid of them. So I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. So when I do this, the ln e seems to disappear. They evaporate, and now I have 2x plus 10. And I want to go ahead and put this x over 2 is actually an exponent. I want to put it in front. So I have x over 2 ln 6. Okay, we don't like fractions, so to get rid of this, we're going to double everything. So I'm going to have 4x plus 20 is equal to x ln 6. Now, I needed to say x equals something. I'm almost there. I just need to put these together so I can factor them out. So I'm going to subtract the x ln 6 on both sides. Oh, and I started using the loopy L so you can tell it's not a 1. And then I'm going to subtract 20 on both sides. Well, let me just rewrite this up here. 4x minus x ln 6. And that's equal to negative 20. Now I can factor out the x. Okay. Now this is going to look jumbled up, but it's a real number. I'm going to divide both sides by this parentheses. So x equals negative 20 over 4 minus ln 6. Now, we don't like the way it looks because it's hard to figure out where to put it on a number line. And so it says we can express it as a decimal approximation. So typing this in, get rid of all my junk. Negative 20 divided by, you want to put the denominator in parentheses, otherwise it won't act right or give you the right answer. Okay, and there we have it, negative 9.056. And it says 2 decimal places, so I need to round it here. So it's going to be negative 9.06. Any questions? Okay, the next one is very similar, except I have a 3 that I need to get rid of first. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3. And then I have e to the negative x plus 11 equals, leave a little bit of space. What's 48 divided by 3? Okay. So I want to take the natural log of both sides. So that way I can rewrite without the ln e. The left is negative x plus 11. The right is still the natural log of 16. Okay, this one is a little bit shorter. I just need to subtract 11 and change the signs. So yeah, plus 11. Oh, I meant to write it 11 plus 11 minus. That's okay. It's still the same number. Now that's the exact answer. The one that's hard to graph. So to find the decimal approximation, I'm just going to type it in. And I get 8.227. Okay. So we've got a lot going on here. You are showing me the steps of how to solve it. You're showing me what you're putting in the calculator, and you're also showing me how you rounded it. That gives me a lot of opportunity to give you partial points if you don't get the final answer correct. All right, ready for number 3? Okay, here we go. Number 3. Same thing. I got to get rid of this 3. What's 104 divided by 3? It's a decimal. And so, guys, we want this as exact as we can, so we're just going to leave it as a ratio. Okay? So now we're going to take the natural log of both sides. Now my left side is 5x minus 8, and my right side is the natural log of 104 over 3. With or without parentheses, it's understood they're the same. Okay, for my exact answer, all I'm doing is taking this, adding 8, and dividing by 5. Okay? So I've got the natural log, 104 over 3. I'm going to add 8 to it, and divide by 5. Now, this is my exact answer, and I'm just going to type it in to find my decimal approximation. So I'm just going to use the alpha y equals so I have a nice fraction separating these two. Or you can use parentheses, it doesn't matter. And I get 2.309. It says 2 decimal places, so that's going to be 2.31. Okay, and those are the first 3. All right, let me fit the next one on. Why did you do that? Fit the next one on the end of this video. Okay, on number 4, I don't have an E. I don't have an ln, so I could use either log. In fact, for an example, I'm just going to show you we can use log. So I'm going to take the log of both sides. I want to put the exponent in front. So I'm going to have x minus 8 in front of log 8. The right side is log 1155. Okay, the rest of this is just rearranging so I can say x equals.
Is that like shown as an exponent? The 1155?
No, I just didn't really have room for the log when I wrote it in here.
Okay, so
It's not an exponent. That's a good question. So I need to distribute this, and so my answer is going to look like a lot of junk, but I need to write all of it for my answer. So I distribute the log 8. So I have x log 8 minus 8 log 8 equals the right side, log 1155. All right, I have 2 steps left. I'm going to add 8 log 8, and I'm going to divide by log 8. Does everybody see that? So when I write this, this is in the numerator. I'm adding 8 log 8. And then I'm going to divide by this log 8 here. Okay, so it is a long answer, and that's the exact answer. So how do I find the approximation? I'm going to put it in the calculator, in my fancy, bless you, fraction. So log 1155, close parentheses, plus 8 log 8. Just going to close it there. And then underneath log 8. Okay, and I got 1139. Okay, and that's my decimal approximation. I can graph it if I need to.